It was built as a goaltender's duel, and it didn't disappoint. He's Pat Gregoire, and I'm Teddy Jenner. Aden Walsh and Zach Higgins stole the show in what was a back-and-forth affair, but the goalies were the high watermark.
They certainly were, Teddy, and that's kind of been the MO of both these teams. They were built from the back end with both great goaltenders, and really we're a big reason why they're both sitting in playoff positions. But they elevated their game here tonight. There weren't many breakdowns by Vancouver defensively, but Walsh was there to make big save after big save. And speaking of big save, well, Zach Higgins had a ton, especially in that first half, really dialed in. There were so many outside looks, inside looks that Higgins just absolutely shut the door, slammed. It was such a great goaltenders duo.
And Zach Higgins spoke with our own Brianne Foley after the game.
So, Zach, you had 43 saves on the night. What happened with getting those big saves early to give you the momentum?
I think, it's the defense putting them in good spots for me to make saves. We've been trying to do that all year, making sure I'm seeing the ball. And the credit goes to them. We played hard all night, and that showed on the result there on the board.
And what is it about Vancouver moving the ball so much that allowed the defense to be able to see?
I think preparation, and every week we're making sure we're putting in the work, not only in the gym and on film, but I think coming in we were really prepared, and I think it shows.
And now you've officially won 2 in a row. What does it mean to you to be able to do that in front of this home crowd?
Yeah, it's awesome winning here. I know it's exciting to come to Ottawa all the time, and we love it, so we want to make sure we're putting on a good show.
Amazing. Thank you. Congratulations.
Zach Higgins has allowed single digits in 3 of 6 games this season. Now, as much as we said it was a goaltender's duel, there was some really good offense, especially for Ottawa, and no doubt it was Jeff Teat and Larson Sundown.
Those two really building chemistry together as these years go by. But we saw last game in Georgia, the best game by both these guys. Sundown with 6 points, and of course, Teat with an 8 spot. Here tonight, they were phenomenal once again. Great ball movement, crashing around the middle of the crease. Jeff Teat getting involved in the goal scoring. Sometimes when those picks aren't working, Teddy, you got to create your own shot. And that's what Jeff Teat did in the fourth quarter to ultimately really pull away and have his team secure a victory.
So Ottawa wins back-to-back games for the first time this year. Vancouver has their 3-game winning streak snapped. Now, next week, we head to Calgary, and the Rock will be on the road to take on the Roughnecks up. Patty, what does this Toronto team do to really turn this thing around? Because there's still some lacrosse left to play, but they're starting to run out of time.
Magic potion to maybe get healthier, but no, in all seriousness, it's got to start with the offense. Just 15 points between Craig and, of course, also with Corey Small. Those two guys, with Mark Matthews potentially being out, they're going to be the heartbeat on that left side. The righties have been great. Dowik's been great. Bushi's been solid. The lefties have to step up, and against a pretty stout athletic group in Calgary, they're going to have to use their legs and find open space.
It'll be myself, Brad Challoner, and Chantel Chan with the call. We'll talk to you from Calgary in a week.